Hello everyone, welcome to Buddha Zen Wisdom. We are here to accompany you every day. The cause of Alzheimer's has been discovered. Out of 10 elderly people, 9 have habits that contribute to it. We urge you to change these habits as soon as possible. After retiring, Aunt Chen moved to New York with her son's family to help take care of her grandchildren. Life was fulfilling at first, but recently her son noticed some strange behaviors. Once, Aunt Chen put an oil pan on the stove and then turned away to do something else, completely forgetting about it, which almost caused a fire. Another time, she forgot to pick up her grandchild from school, and only remembered when the child called her on a smartwatch, prompting her to rush over in a panic. These unusual incidents kept happening, finally alerting her son. To find out the cause, he took Aunt Chen to the hospital for a checkup. The results shocked the whole family. The doctor told them that these behaviors were likely early symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. Upon hearing the diagnosis, Aunt Chen fell silent, and her son regretted not noticing these signs earlier. If they hadn't sought medical attention in time, Aunt Chen's condition could have worsened, severely affecting her ability to live independently. In fact, cases like Aunt Chen's are not rare in the United States. Every family could potentially face such challenges. Statistics show that the number of Alzheimer's patients over the age of 60 in the U.S. has exceeded 5.8 million, with nearly 4 million suffering from Alzheimer's disease. What's more concerning is that Alzheimer's is affecting younger people. The U.S. is one of the countries with the highest number of Alzheimer's patients globally. 1 in every 5 Americans is facing the challenge of caring for someone with Alzheimer's. Moreover, this disease imposes a significant economic burden on families and society. Data shows that the annual cost of treatment and care for Alzheimer's patients in the U.S. reaches up to $305 billion, a daunting figure for many average families. Therefore, if you or your family members exhibit similar symptoms, do not ignore them. Do not assume it's just a part of aging. It could be a warning sign from your brain. Seeking medical advice promptly, early detection, and intervention are crucial for protecting your health. More and more people are developing Alzheimer's. Do not overlook these signals from your body. Definition and common symptoms of dementia. Dementia is a clinical syndrome primarily characterized by cognitive impairment, involving abnormalities in memory, attention, visual function, language ability, problem-solving skills, emotions, behavior, and personality. Among various types of dementia, Alzheimer's disease is the most common. According to data from the Alzheimer's Disease Insights Report, Alzheimer's patients in the U.S. are showing a trend toward younger onset, with 21.3% of patients developing symptoms before the age of 60, and 2.5% even before the age of 40. Stages of Alzheimer's disease. According to Dr. John Smith, a chief physician at Johns Hopkins Hospital, Alzheimer's disease can be divided into the following 3 stages. 1. Mild symptom stage. Patients can take care of themselves but may exhibit memory loss and personality changes. 2. Moderate symptom stage. Patients can partially take care of themselves but may become irritable, aggressive, and experience hallucinations or delusions. 3. Severe symptom stage. Patients are completely dependent on others, often get lost, and may even be bedridden for long periods. Early warning signs to watch for. In the early stages of Alzheimer's, subtle abnormalities may appear. Here are some common warning signs. Decline in learning and memory, unable to remember simple words, often miscommunicates, becomes forgetful, repeats the same questions, forgets whether meals have been cooked, or even misses important daily tasks. Changes in temperament and behavior, unexplained irritability, sudden emotional outbursts like crying. Loss of direction and time perception. Gets lost in familiar environments or cannot correctly perceive time. Misplacing items, puts items in strange places, like socks on the dining table or cups in the bathroom. Personality changes, suddenly becomes suspicious, suspects family or neighbors of stealing. Reduced judgment, unable to correctly assess situations, more easily deceived. Decline in executive function, becomes lazy, loses interest in previously enjoyed activities. Loss of abstract thinking, forgets bank card passwords or deposit amounts, unable to complete simple abstract tasks. If you or your family members exhibit these signs, be highly vigilant and seek medical advice as soon as possible. Early intervention and treatment can help slow the progression of the disease, giving patients more quality time. Common phrases that may indicate Alzheimer's. Early signs of Alzheimer's can sometimes be hidden in everyday conversations. Here are some common phrases that may serve as early warnings. 1. How did I get here? This usually indicates a problem with the patient's sense of direction, an early sign of spatial disorientation. Even in familiar environments, they may feel lost or confused. 2. I don't remember, one of the most typical symptoms of Alzheimer's. Patients may forget recent events, important information, or even things they just said. 3. I don't know how to do this. Patients may feel unfamiliar or confused when performing daily tasks, such as using familiar appliances or completing simple operations. This suggests that their thinking and executive functions may be impaired. 4. I don't want to go. Patients may become withdrawn, silent, or even indifferent or depressed. They may avoid social activities and distance themselves from family and friends, reflecting a decline in social skills and interest. These phrases are not the only indicators of Alzheimer's, but they may be early signs of the disease. If an elderly person frequently says similar things, it should be taken seriously, especially if these expressions are accompanied by other abnormal behaviors. It is advisable to seek a medical evaluation to rule out Alzheimer's or other dementia-related diseases. In daily life, pay more attention to the habits, emotional changes, and social activities of the elderly. Avoid overlooking early symptoms. Observing the daily behavior patterns of the elderly, maintaining good habits, and a positive social environment are important ways to prevent and delay Alzheimer's. 3 root causes of Alzheimer's. The following 3 lifestyle factors may unknowingly harm our health, especially brain function, and should be taken seriously. 1. Excessive sleep duration. While long sleep may seem to allow the body to rest fully, it can actually negatively impact the brain. Oversleeping reduces brain activity, affecting memory and thinking abilities. A study by the University of California found that elderly people who sleep more than 9 hours a day have twice the risk of developing dementia compared to those with normal sleep durations. Excessive sleep may also be related to depressive symptoms, further impairing brain function. It is recommended to maintain 6.5 to 7.5 hours of high-quality sleep each night, allowing the brain to rest while staying moderately active. Avoid long daytime naps to prevent disrupting normal nighttime sleep patterns. 2. Long-term vegetarian diet. While a vegetarian diet is healthy, if it lacks nutritional balance, the brain may suffer from malnutrition. The brain requires various nutrients to maintain its function, especially B vitamins and omega-3 fatty acids. Research from Harvard University indicates that a diet lacking in omega-3 fatty acids may increase the risk of cognitive decline by 40%. Long-term protein deficiency can lead to neuronal degeneration, accelerating brain aging. It is recommended to have a varied diet, combining plant and animal products, and to consume foods rich in omega-3, such as fish and nuts, and high-quality proteins like eggs and lean meat. For vegetarians, choose plant-based protein sources like beans and supplement with relevant vitamins. 3. Excessive cleanliness. To maintain a clean environment, some people frequently use cleaning agents and disinfectants, but these chemicals may pose potential risks to brain health. Long-term exposure to chemical cleaners may increase the risk of neurological diseases, including Alzheimer's. A British study found that living in an overly sanitized environment can weaken the immune system, increasing the risk of chronic inflammation and cognitive decline. It is recommended to maintain moderate cleanliness, avoid over-reliance on chemical cleaners and disinfectants, and use natural, eco-friendly cleaning products to reduce the frequency of chemical use. By adjusting our lifestyles and avoiding these root causes, we can protect our brain health. Developing good habits not only helps prevent Alzheimer's but also makes life more comfortable and happier. What causes Alzheimer's? My little discovery from a neighbor's story. A few days ago, I visited my neighbor, Grandma Mary. As soon as I entered, I heard Grandpa John muttering to himself in the living room, "Where are my keys? I remember putting them here." Grandma Mary shook her head helplessly and said to me, Grandpa John has been like this recently, always forgetting things and even forgetting yesterday's plans. Listening to this, I couldn't help but worry. Could this be a precursor to Alzheimer's? After talking with Grandma Mary, I realized that some seemingly insignificant habits in daily life are actually triggers for Alzheimer's. 1. Lack of social interaction. The brain rusts after retirement. Some elderly friends stop going out, preferring to stay at home watching TV or napping, leading a monotonous and dull life. However, like a machine, the brain becomes more agile with use. Long-term lack of social stimulation can cause the brain to rust. Reduced social interaction leads to a lack of cognitive stimulation, accelerating cognitive decline. It is recommended to participate in community activities, meet with old friends, and chat, making life more colorful and keeping the brain active. 2. Unbalanced diet. The brain lacks nutrition. Elderly people should pay special attention to their diet. Some prefer strong flavors or go vegetarian for weight loss, but such dietary habits can lead to a lack of essential nutrients for the brain. The brain needs protein, B vitamins, omega-3 fatty acids, and more to maintain normal function. A lack of these nutrients can reduce memory and cognitive abilities. Individuals with high sugar, high-fat diets have a 40% higher risk of cognitive impairment compared to those with balanced diets. The Mediterranean Diet Study suggests that adhering to a Mediterranean diet, rich in fish, nuts, fruits, and vegetables, can reduce the risk of Alzheimer's by 30% to 35%. It is recommended to have a balanced diet, combining plant and animal products, and consume more brain-boosting foods like vegetables, fruits, fish, and nuts to energize the brain. 3. Insufficient sleep. The brain doesn't rest. Elderly people generally have poor sleep. Some go to bed late and wake up early, or rely on long daytime naps to compensate. However, such habits can affect brain health. A study by the American Academy of Neurology found that people who consistently sleep less than 6 hours a night have a 1.5 times higher risk of developing Alzheimer's. Those who oversleep, more than 9 hours a day, also have twice the risk of dementia. Sleep is a critical time for the brain to clear waste and rejuvenate. Lack of sleep can lead to decreased brain function and accelerated aging. It is recommended to try to go to bed before 10 p.m., maintain 6.5 to 7.5 hours of high-quality sleep, and take moderate naps, but not exceeding 30 minutes. 4. Lack of exercise. The brain becomes lazy. Many elderly people are resistant to exercise, but getting moving can benefit both the brain and body. Lack of exercise reduces brain blood circulation, lowering brain efficiency. It is recommended to engage in moderate daily exercise, such as walking, tai chi, or swimming, which are simple yet effective. 5. Emotional instability. The brain short-circuits. Elderly people experience many life events and have significant emotional fluctuations. Sometimes they get angry over small matters or fall into depression and anxiety, which can greatly harm the brain. Emotional instability affects the nervous system, leading to memory loss and difficulty concentrating. It is recommended to learn to regulate emotions, communicate more with family and friends, maintain a happy mood, and try to see the positive side of things. 6. Neglecting chronic diseases. The brain may sound an alarm. Chronic diseases like hypertension, diabetes, and hyperlipidemia are often overlooked by the elderly, but they are high-risk factors for Alzheimer's. Chronic diseases affect brain blood supply, increasing the risk of Alzheimer's. It is recommended to have regular health checkups, take medications on time, and maintain good health to protect brain health. 7. Uncontrollable factors. Besides lifestyle, there are some uncontrollable risk factors for Alzheimer's. Age. Increasing age is the primary risk factor for Alzheimer's, especially for those over 65. Genetics. Certain gene mutations, like the APOE4 gene, may increase the risk, though genetic dementia cases are rare, accounting for only 1% to 3%. The occurrence of Alzheimer's is closely related to lifestyle habits. Whether it's a balanced diet, regular sleep, consistent exercise, or emotional regulation, these healthy lifestyle choices can help us delay or even prevent Alzheimer's. From today, let's pay attention to every detail of life, protect brain health, and create a happy later life for ourselves and our families. How to prevent Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is a serious disease but not entirely unpreventable. Through scientific lifestyles and positive habits, we can effectively delay its onset. Here are some simple yet effective preventive methods. 1. Maintain social activities. Keep the brain active. Social interactions provide cognitive stimulation, helping neural networks stay flexible. A study of 2,100 elderly people found that those who participated in social activities had a 70% slower cognitive decline compared to those who were isolated. It is recommended to join interest groups or community activities, like dance teams or choirs. Stay in touch with friends and family. Share life moments, and chat with neighbors during daily walks to enhance social interaction. 2. Exercise regularly. Nourish the brain with movement. Appropriate physical exercise not only strengthens the body but also promotes brain blood circulation, enhances metabolic levels, and delays brain aging. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that 150 minutes of aerobic exercise per week, like brisk walking or swimming, can reduce dementia risk by 35% to 50%. Prolonged sitting increases the risk of cognitive decline by 20% to 30%. Recommended exercises include Tai Chi, which enhances lower body strength and promotes blood flow. Practicing for half an hour daily yields significant long-term benefits. Aerobic exercises like walking, jogging, or swimming, 3 to 5 times a week for 30 minutes each, are also beneficial. Finger exercises, as fingers are reflex zones of the brain, can stimulate the cerebral cortex. Simple actions like mimicking piano playing or clenching and stretching fingers can effectively delay brain aging. 3. Keep learning new things. Charge the brain. Learning new knowledge and skills stimulates neuron growth and connections, making the brain more flexible and adaptable to changes. Recommended learning activities include reading books or learning a new language to exercise language and memory skills, trying new crafts like knitting, painting, or DIY projects to engage both hands and brain, and challenging the brain with puzzles, crosswords, or Sudoku weekly to enhance logical thinking. 4. Dietary adjustments. Nourish the brain. Diet is a crucial foundation for protecting brain health. Traditional Chinese medicine emphasizes the concept of food as medicine, and many foods have brain-boosting and intelligence-enhancing effects. Recommended foods include walnuts, rich in unsaturated fatty acids and antioxidants, which help improve memory. Eating a few daily is beneficial. Black sesame seeds, rich in vitamin E and calcium, nourish the liver and kidneys and delay brain aging. Black sesame powder can be consumed as a drink. Red dates replenish qi and blood, calm the mind, and enhance intelligence. Eating a few daily or drinking red date tea is recommended. Deep-sea fish, rich in omega-3 fatty acids, enhance brain cell function. Consuming 2 to 3 times a week is advised. Conclusion: take action now. Alzheimer's is a challenge, but by starting today, paying attention to our lifestyles, maintaining social interactions, exercising regularly, learning new things, and combining scientific dietary adjustments, we can build a strong defense for our brain health. Protecting the brain starts now. Every small change can help you and your family preserve more beautiful memories. Don't let Alzheimer's take away your memories. From today, guard your brain and safeguard your happy later years. That's all for today's sharing. Thank you for watching. We hope today's content resonated with you. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click the subscribe button so we can accompany you every day. Let's grow together, be happy together, and age gracefully together. See you next time.